Good afternoon, everyone. This is the free video for Simpler Central on April 24th, 2024. What's today about? Today is about, number one, free webinar tonight. Trendy John doing a thing on supply and demand edge. It's free. It's probably very informative. I would go and check it out tonight. It's at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. So I think that should be pretty exciting. So exciting also is the overall markets. What are we talking about in here? We're talking about the transports forecasting what the broad markets would do and how that would affect Meta. So what are we talking about in here? Well, I'll show you. Number one, this. You have the transports doing this today. I'm not like verbatim into the Dow theory. So the Dow theory is all about that whatever the transports do, then the S&P is going to do. Now, that doesn't always work whatsoever. And I'll show you what we're talking about in here. Is basically in here is the transports have now tested the lows. They got nailed today. As you see right here, you got the MACD going back to zero on the bottom left. You have this testing last week's lows. So what that mean to me? Well, number one, it meant that the QQQ was probably going to go and test the lows from last week. And the only way it was going to do that is if Meta disappointed, and Meta's down over $50. Good trade in there. Once you saw the transports go down this morning, and then the theory that then the QQQ was going to follow, then it seemed to reason that a lot of stocks that had earnings tonight were going to disappoint. Now, that doesn't mean to go and buy puts. What it means is you play that if a stock opens up $9 like Meta did, you can play it at the minimum to unchanged. Now, the first thing I thought I'd show you, though, was about the transports and show you over the period of a year that the transports were unchanged. They're actually where they were at the end of November. As you see, they actually overshot. They came back and tested this resistance. One of my favorite things in the world is when something gets oversold and then rallies back to resistance. It's a great fade. That's another reason we faded things. Number two, just because it goes down does not mean the S&P has to. As you see, the transports have gone down for a long time and the ES didn't listen. But it started to listen because of a big deal, and that's the bond market. The bond market is now where it was also in November. So when the bond market also got trashed, guess what? Then the S&P listened about the transport. So I think the S&P can go even lower. The other thing I wanted to show you was about this reversion. So let's say my theory, the transports are going down to here. That's like the QQQ going down to here. So what does that mean intraday? Intraday, it means that traders might try to flatten before the close. So if Meta was here last week, that doesn't mean it's going to there, but intraday, and we do a lot of day trades, intraday it meant to me that Meta was probably going to go at the minimum to unchanged. That's why we were showing short ideas up here. What did it do? It went unchanged. Did I play the overshoot? No. But ironically, not only did it go to unchanged. Remember, I was going on the transports going down. Meta went to unchanged. Traders like to flatten. But unbelievably, when it sold off and filled that gap from Tuesday morning, it rallied to be unchanged again on the way up. Yeah, perfect example of something reverting to the mean. There were a number of those that did it. Lam Research reverted to the mean. A lot of them. All that means is traders flattening before the earnings come out. And that doesn't mean by the close. It means at least once during the day it goes to unchanged. So that's how we played. And that's why we were bearish on Meta. That's why intraday we just played the shorts in Meta and Lam Research. Have a great night. Talk to you later. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Chris Brecher, and I'm Senior Managing Director of Stocks at Simpler Trading. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you like our content, please leave us a like and a comment down below. Also, be sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell notification icon so you never miss any of our great new content coming out. Good trading, and we'll see you at the next video. Take care.